Sup, y'all? My name's Patrick Ryan, otherwise known as Huge Cow Patty, or HCP for short. Welcome to the CrossForge Gaming YouTube channel. This is going to be a little show where I just sit down, maybe somebody else sits down, and we talk about whatever it is that we want to talk about. And today I actually want to talk to you about some stuff that's going on in my life and how it's going to affect CrossForge Gaming and particularly the YouTube channel. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Ever since I started to work with Geeks Under Grace and started doing this kind of thing, this has been something that I wanted to do on my own and hopefully make a living doing. I talked to my wife about it. We've talked about it several times and what that's going to look like and the sacrifices that are going to need to be made in order to make this happen. We keep having to come back and rethink about it and talk about it some more and readjust our strategy as we see that things are working, things are not working, how it's affecting our relationship. And just the other night, we had a really good sit down, and I told her that I really felt like I needed to be able to spend more time on CrossForge Gaming if it's ever going to take off. And if I'm not going to be able to put the appropriate amount of time into it, then I should probably just not do it. What we decided was the goal is ultimately for me to be able to be working for myself, being able to work from home, so that I have much more time to spend with her, to spend with our kids. We already have one child, which some of you may have met on the channel before. We are looking to foster parent. We are looking to maybe even adopt one day. And of course, we want to have more biological children of our own. We were talking about, like, what does that look like? What needs to happen? And I explained to her that from where I'm sitting, I need to be able to dedicate more time to CrossForge Gaming. That's what's going to be happening here. I'm going to be really owning the YouTube channel. I stream a little bit on our Twitch channel, which you can find at twitch.tv/CrossForgeGaming, but it's not really my forte. I enjoy doing the Jackbox Party Pack game nights. I enjoy doing the community game night. I enjoy doing Patty Plays Pathetically. What I really like doing is just being able to sit down in front of a camera and talk. That's one of the reasons why I really love doing Original Gamers Podcast. I can pick a topic, me and some friends can sit down and just talk about it, and whatever happens, happens. And then I sit down, and I haven't been doing a whole lot of editing to the show, mostly because I haven't been having a whole lot of time, which is something else that needs to change and is going to change. Where I'm going with this is I want to let you all know that you're going to start seeing a lot more content here on YouTube. The YouTube channel has kind of been neglected a little bit. Part of that was because I just bumped the microphone. Is that annoying? Do you like that? Do you hate it? Okay, sorry. Excuse me. We became Twitch affiliate, and there was a little bit of confusion between me and Jimmy and Josh about what that meant for the YouTube channel. I was under the impression that becoming a Twitch affiliate meant that we could only stream things on the Twitch channel, and that's actually not true. It's not because it was explained to me poorly, it was because I just completely misunderstood what Twitch expects of its affiliate. What it means is that anything that is streamed on Twitch has to be exclusive to the Twitch platform for a 24-hour period. When we were trying to simulcast OGC onto Twitch and YouTube, and I was even thinking about doing it on Mixer, that can't happen. 24 hours after it airs on Twitch, it can show up on YouTube or Mixer or wherever we want to put it. Anything that we put on YouTube first can go to Twitch immediately after. Anything that we put on Mixer first can go to Twitch immediately after. We don't have any sort of obligation to Google or to Microsoft. Google owns YouTube, Microsoft owns Mixer. Amazon owns Twitch. This is what they've come up with, and to be honest with you, it's fair. I don't begrudge getting into that deal whatsoever. It just means that there are some restrictions. Since I had that impression that that's what was expected of us by Twitch, I had stopped really paying a whole lot of attention to the YouTube channel because I thought that our focus was going to need to shift over to Twitch because that seemed to be what was working. But now that I better understand what is expected of us by Twitch, I know that I can start getting over here and doing more pre-produced content. This type of thing that you're watching right now, where I just sit down in front of a camera, this is an opportunity for me to sit down and talk to you guys about a random topic. Today's topic happens to be what I want to do with the YouTube channel and how I want to start doing things across Forge Gaming going forward. This started as me thinking, we need to do a news show. I'm going to be real honest with you. News shows bore me. I'm not interested in news shows. And now, don't get me wrong, when it comes to journalism, when you're talking about politics or the news, what's happening with police officers and things like that, local governments, big governments, or other things that I'm interested in like that, I want journalism. I want somebody on the ground covering it, and I want that to be, what they focus on. I don't want a whole lot of commentary on that. Now, I do enjoy some political commentary and things like that, but that's separate from journalism. If I did a news show, because I'm limited to what I have here and the time that I have and the money that I have, basically I would have been getting on like N4G.com or IGN.com or GameSpot or whatever and just reading you the news. You can go do that yourself. You can go to IGN by yourself. I recommend it. IGN is a really great website. If you're looking for a Christian spin on that kind of thing, you can go to Geeks Under Grace. If that's the kind of thing that you're looking for, you can get that from them. You can get that from 1,000 different places that are all going to do a better job of it than I am, because I can't leave where I'm at to go to PAX yet and do this. One day I hope to be able to go to PAX and I'll have a camera crew and I'll be able to actually do journalism, or go to CES and actually do journalism, instead of just, hey, I saw this thing online as tech tips, so I'm going to reword what he said and then just put a link to his video in the description. I mean, if you want that information, go to Linus Tech Tips. They were actually there. I think that's a better use of your time, and quite honestly, not a very good use of my time. So I got thinking, well, what can I do? Because I really do think that CrossForge Gaming needs something like this. There are YouTube channels out there that do commentary on things where they give you your opinion, and that's what you're getting. One of my favorites is Review Tech USA. Why am I telling you about a competitor where you can go watch what it is that he does? Quite honestly, the way that he does his delivery of his commentary might be a little turnoff to you. He's not afraid to be vulgar. The people who are coming here to CrossForge Gaming are looking for something that's maybe not quite as vulgar. Maybe it's a little bit more family friendly, or at the very least just doesn't have a lot of swear words in it. I'm not trying to make it sound like Rich, that's his name, over at Review Tech USA, is just dropping F-bombs left and right, because he's not. It's just not something that he's afraid to do. So I thought, well, maybe I could do that. I could just pick a topic, and I can sit down in front of the camera. It's real easy to do. I don't have to do a whole lot except turn my lights on, make sure my green screen is set up, put my little orange background on here, and sit down and talk about it and give you my opinion of this thing. And sure, I'll link to you where I found out about the thing. So, like, for example, probably the very next thing that I'm going to do after this, I'm going to hit stop, I'm going to put this thing into Premiere, and I'm going to make it look a little bit prettier, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube. My next episode on this is probably going to be on the recent news of Xbox Game Pass. Where did I find that information about Xbox Game Pass? Well, I will put, the article that I read in the description, so that if you would like something that's a little bit less my opinion and a little bit more just, hey, what's going on, you can certainly go get that. That's what I'm looking for. I'm also looking for this to not just be me. I am really going to encourage other CrossForge Gaming contributors to sit themselves down in front of a camera, pick a topic, and talk about it for between 5 and 10 minutes. If this is something that you are interested in, that you like, I really encourage you, tell us about it in the comments below. Tell us about it on Facebook. Tweet at us. Let us know. I'm actually really excited about what the next couple of months are going to bring, and I know that I've been saying that for a while, and not a whole lot has happened, but that talk that my wife and I had with each other last night has really, really given me a whole new outlook on at least my role here at CrossForge Gaming, and I'm actually very, very, very excited for what it means for the YouTube channel and for my involvement here. I think it's going to be really good. The Twitch team, which I'm still on, I'm still going to be doing Patty Plays Pathetically. I'm still going to be doing the Friday night things. We're still going to be streaming Original Gamers Podcast to the Twitch channel. I'm still very much on the Twitch team. I'm really excited that my involvement here on the YouTube channel is going to give Josh and Jimmy and Nolan and the other people that are really involved in streaming live to Twitch more power and ability to do that, because I'm going to be taking what they do over there and cutting it up into highlights and not really expecting them to do it. That was something that we were expecting each of the streamers to do on their own, was, you know, if you got a highlight reel that you want to make, you need to make it. And that can be really hard on them, especially when a lot of these guys are not video editors. And I'm not trying to sit here and sound like I'm this great, awesome video editor, but because it is something that I like to do and it is something that I enjoy doing and that I'm good at, I have access to things that a lot of them don't. I have Adobe Premiere. I have Adobe Audition for recording audio and editing audio. I have Photoshop. I have pretty much the entire Adobe Creative Suite. A lot of them don't. A lot of them go download free things, which work really well. I'm not going to lie to you. As much as I don't like the Macintosh, iMovie is a great little piece of software if you're just looking to edit some quick videos. GarageBand is an awesome piece of software. I really wish Windows had something similar to it. In fact, GarageBand is in a lot of ways better than some of the programs that you pay a lot of money for. And I say it's free. You have to buy $1,000 freaking laptop to be able to have it because it's exclusive to Apple products, but it's a really great little piece of software. But anyway, I'm rambling. Where I'm going with this is I'm really excited about what this is going to be. I'm hoping to, as this grows, to make this, you know, a much bigger production. Maybe there won't just be an orange background behind me. I'm hoping to, you know, put some graphics back here and maybe some sound effects and do some crazy little close-ups on my face like you might see in a Chris Ray Gun video or something like that. But this is what we're shooting for. This is what I'm going for. And you're going to get a lot of really good content, a lot of enjoyable content, not just like this, but a lot more highlights, a lot more things like Cross-Examine, a lot more Across the Forge. I've got such a really big, awesome announcement for Across the Forge that I'm this close to being ready to revealing it, and it's going to be amazing. So thank you all. Before I go, if you like what you see here and you want to support the show, please go over to our Twitch channel. We have a tip jar. There are things through Amazon that you can sign up for services. A lot of these services have free trials, and we still get a little kickback from that. But also our Patreon campaign. If you go over to patreon.com/CrossForgeGaming, that's another part of CFG that has admittedly been neglected, and a lot of that is my fault. And that's going to be changing. So there's going to be a lot of cool stuff over there. But even if you don't want to pay a whole lot of money, just go over there and give us $1. If enough people just throw in $1, we will be able to do a lot of really, really, really cool stuff around here. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I look forward to doing this, and I will see you again. Have a good one.